Hello and welcome back to Rheumatoid Diaries, or welcome if you're just coming for the first time. Before I get started, because I always forget, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to be notified of further blog posts that I do. So today I have more bad news. It just seems like it just keeps coming lately, and I'm sorry. I fear that these videos will bring people down, or this vlog will bring people down, but I called it diaries because it's kind of a diary of my life too, and what's going on, and things haven't been easy lately, and I'm not gonna lie about it, so here we are. Let me see where to start. It's been quite the week. I went for my follow-up appointment for my great toe fusion that I had done 4 months ago. If you've watched some of my other videos, I talk about the surgeries that I had, and I had MTP fusion on both my toes, and I've had some crazy ass complications. So I'm still in this, whirlwind of when is it gonna end. So my last vlog, I think I talked about being diagnosed with complex regional pain syndrome, or CRPS for short. Sometimes it's called CRPS. And just my battle with that. So if you want to go back and hear more about that, because it affects everything now. So I still have rheumatoid. This one's more going to be on the rheumatoid side. It's like right after I started this vlog and named it Rheumatoid Diaries, I was diagnosed with CRPS. So it's kind of been about that a little more lately, because it's all new, and it's a brutal thing to have. And that's putting it mildly. Anyway, I will go back to my big toe fusion here, because I had my follow-up. It's a combination of rheumatoid and osteo that caused my joints in my big toe, and probably damage in one of my toes from the past too, caused them to be bone on bone, and I couldn't walk very well because of the pain. So I ended up having chelectomies first, which failed. That's bone spurs removed. And then we went to fusion, which is the most permanent thing, and where bones won't rub together anymore. So there should be no pain. Haha. So my better surgery foot, like the foot that went better, needs the hardware out, because the hardware is hurting me. I think if that were removed, I'd be pretty good with that foot. But because of the CRPS, my surgeon won't do the surgery. I'll go back to that. You probably heard it in my other videos. If you haven't, go back, you'll hear why. My left foot was what the follow-up appointment was about. I got bunny slippers on. Yeah. And I got bad news again. So I had an x-ray just to see where things were at, and my toe is not fusing. It should be fused. My other foot was fused completely within 3 months. We're 4 months in now, and I'm not fusing, and that explains pain when I bear weight on it, like a lot of pain when I bear weight on it. CRPS causes pain too, but that causes nerve pain, severe nerve pain. So different from bearing weight pain. But the doctor wonders if CRPS is the reason that my foot isn't healing properly. But I also had a bone graft done in that foot. So we don't know if bone graft is, like, if my body's even accepting the bone graft or rejecting it. So I got left hanging again. First of all, man, there's so much to tell you. Because of CRPS, my surgeon is refusing to do any further surgeries that I need, because surgeries can spread CRPS. I'm really frustrated with that, because anything can spread CRPS, And when I'm in pain for something that could be an easy fix, it could be a risk of spreading the CRPS, but what if it doesn't happen? I just feel like everything's starting to be blamed on CRPS with my surgeon now. And it's like, he's like saying, you're in all this pain, but, and you think, and he's blaming it on CRPS when I have rheumatoid arthritis and osteo causing pain, and I have hardware in my feet causing pain, and I know they're the things causing the pain, not the CRPS. So it really sucks in so many ways to have this diagnosis. But anyway, my left foot, because it's not fusing, there's a possibility, and that's the CRPS foot, there's a possibility the surgeon will have no choice but to go back in and fix it. I don't know what that all involves at this point, but I'm guessing I'm going to be left again with hardware in. If he does. So where I'm left right now is that I have to have a CAT scan done because the surgeon wants to see more of what's going on, and the CAT scan shows more than the x-ray as well. Well, now, like the surgeon told me, it should be fairly quick and I'll see him before Christmas. Well, now I've got my appointment for my CAT scan, but that's not till January. So I'm left hanging with potentially broken bones in my foot that aren't healing, CRPS in that foot, and I gotta wait now till after Christmas, till the new year, to even have the CT scan to know where I'm going with this. Oh, it's so frustrating. Fixes that were supposed to be maybe not easy to recover from, but simple routine procedures, has turned into so many complications. Yeah, so and just the frustration of that, and the frustration of having my surgeon refusing to do surgery that I need because it might spread the CRPS, and then feeling like he's starting to blame everything, all my pain, on CRPS when I have rheumatoid and osteo too. And that causes pain and damage that I will need surgeries for, if not now, in the future. I know I need shoulder surgery, and I know that my hips will eventually need to be done, and so will my knees. Like, I can't live my life in fear of CRPS spreading, meanwhile being in terrible pain in other ways. But this surgeon, I think he's got my best interests at heart, but he just can't seem to see past the CRPS and let me make the choice. He'll tell me I can make the choice, and then the next time I see him for an appointment, he'll say, you're asking for all these surgeries, but you don't want the risk of CRPS spreading. So then he's taking away my choice. Whew. So anyway, my next appointment after my CAT scan, I'm taking my husband with me, and we're gonna go in and hash this through together, no matter what the outcome of the CAT scan shows. But right now I'm left with a lot of pain. Yeah, from all this mess. So just to recap a little bit for those of you who haven't seen my other videos, CRPS is known as the most painful disease in the world. There is no cure. There's not much for treatment that helps or helps for long. And it's known as the suicide disease. And people will have their limbs amputated or beg to have them amputated because the pain's so bad. For me, I wouldn't go there, because amputation can just spread the CRPS, and then there's phantom pain to deal with as well, which is just as bad, and I know from having an organ removed. So there's that. Sorry if this is a little all over the place, because this is how my week has been, and this is what my brain is doing. You're seeing it for real. Oh wow, I'm at 9 minutes already. I was gonna make this one short. So all that bad news with my foot not fusing, my surgeon yet again refusing to fix my other foot, or even at this point right now, the worst one, lest the CRPS spread, I found out on the same day that I got this news that a dear friend of mine passed away. and I was heartbroken, and I couldn't stop crying a lot that day between everything going on. It was also that same day was the 2-year anniversary of our dog's death. So and then my husband came home from work, and his work is kind of screwing him over, and I was heartbroken for him there too. So it was just like slam, 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 all day. And I'm trying to process all this, trying to figure out where to go from here, and trying to figure out how to live with CRPS, and trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with doctors when I'm dealing with rheumatoid and osteo that also cause pain, a lot of pain, and it's feeling like just one surgeon alone is already starting to blame everything on CRPS when I know that it's not. We know our bodies, right? Like, we know what we feel, and I know the difference, and I recognize that there's a risk with CRPS spreading, but I can't live in fear of that all the time, or I'm gonna live in excruciating pain that's gonna cripple me in other ways. But how to get through to the surgeon? Like, I literally begged him. I sat there and I went, please remove the hardware from the better foot. And he was very firm, and he's like, no, do you want it to spread? And I'm like, no, like, I wish I could have said what I need to say, but I'm like, I felt like I wanted to say no, but I also don't want to live this way. And I know it's not the CRPS. Sorry, my hair's going crazy, kind of like my mind right now. But yeah, anyway, so that was my week. Bad news after bad news after bad news, really all in one day, and grieving the loss of my friend. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. Please leave comments below. Let me know how you deal with doctors and trying to get through to them, when they don't want to listen. And this surgeon's a good one. This one actually cares, so I don't want to lose him, but I need him to listen. So if you have any tips, because I'm not very good at standing up for myself, and I'm trying, and I was dealing with shock of everything again, and let me know in the comments if you have CRPS and how you got it and how you're coping with it, and also rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, like what medications do you take? Are you in a lot of pain daily, or does it come and go? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you if you've listened this far. There is hope, and hope is a good thing.